So I'm going to ask you about your hobby. Maybe you want to tell me what do you like to do during your free time? And please get closer to the mic because I have to get what you say, okay? Okay, now tell me what are your hobbies?
Mm, drawing.
Drawing and what else?
Mm,
What else do you like to do? You're thinking. Okay, no worries. I'll give you all the time. Think and give your hobbies and tell me. What about video games? Do you like playing video games?
mm,
No?
mm,
Okay, then you tell me. You tell me. Since you don't like video games, tell me what are some of the things that you like to do? Um, Wait, let me do this. Oh, grade 8. Let me grade 6. Sorry.
mm.
Something's wrong with my internet, so please just give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I found it. So sorry, okay? So I was trying to look for my file. It was in my laptop, but I think I lost it. So um, I'll just share my screen with you, okay? Um, I'm not sure if you're seeing it. Can you see the screen? What are you seeing right now? Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
My question was if you're seeing the screen. Can you see the screen
No.
that I'm trying to share? What are you seeing right now?
Trial version.
Nah.
Hello? Putra?
Yes.
Trial
Yeah.
version.
Can you see the screen? I'm not sure. I'm trying to share the screen, so can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very good. So since it's about conversations, I'm trying to share this book because we have a lot of conversations in this book. It's a grade 8 book. So it says because I'm trying to ask you questions, but it's like you're not the chatty type. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll go through this book. Um, we'll start with this. The first one is about fire. So the first question is tell a partner. Okay, so I'm going to be your partner in this class because it's just you. So you're going to tell me how you feel about fire. Let's discuss about it. And about incidents you remember in your life where fire was involved. Example, when you were kept warm by a fire indoors or outdoors. So it can be anything, okay? Just tell me any incident about fire and anything about it.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Ah,
Do you know what fire is actually?
yes.
Yes, okay. Do you think it is dangerous or not? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, do you think fire is dangerous or not? You should answer, okay? Try to speak because this is a conversation class. What do you think about fire? Tell me. You said you know what fire is, right? So
Yes.
tell me, yeah, tell me about your incidents with fire. Anything that you're thinking about, just tell me. Can you do that? Okay. So, what about at home? When do you normally use fire at home? Maybe you can tell me that.
Mm,
Okay. Um, I'll stop sharing. Okay. Let me see. There you are. Why are you not speaking? Huh? You have
uh,
to try and speak. It can be anything, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to say something that's right. You just speak what's in your mind, okay? Because this is a conversation class, so it has to be spoken. Okay. Since you don't want to talk about that, let's see. Let's talk about you, okay? The first trial. You told me that your name is Putra and you are, what's your age again?
13 years old.
13.
Yes.
Okay. Your name is Putra, you're 13 years old. You like to, what do you like to do? Your hobbies?
Drawing.
Drawing. You like drawing. Okay. So this is how you're going to tell me, okay? Self introduction. You say, my name is Putra and I am 13 years old. My hobby is to draw. Okay. So you tell me that first. Repeat that. Just say it the way I say it. Now I'm asking you, can you please introduce yourself to me?
My name is Putra and I am 13 years old. My hobbies is to draw.
Okay, and your hobby is to draw. Good, see? So that means during your free time, you like to draw. Okay. So I asked if you have other hobbies, but you said no. So the only hobby that you like to do is to draw. Very good. Do you have siblings? Yes or no? Do you know what siblings are? Do you know the meaning of that? Okay. Do you have siblings?
No.
No. So you are the only child.
Yes.
Okay. Do you live with your mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I live with my mom and dad. Okay. So who else do you live with? Is it just you, mom, and dad, or is there someone else? Just the three of you?
No. Uh,
Uh-huh.
uh,
Maybe if you can say it in English, you can tell me in Indonesian, then I will tell you how to say it in English. Like that.
sama ada
Sama
Mbak
siapa?
gitu. Ada Mbak juga.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I didn't clearly get that. Maybe he said ada emak juga. So what does that mean? Like your nanny
Ah, iya, iya
or
sih,
the
sih.
oh nanny. Okay, okay. So you live with your mom, your dad, and your nanny, right?
Iya, iya.
Okay. So can you tell me what's your favorite food?
Hmm,
What's your favorite food? You say my favorite food is. Then you
my
say the food.
my favorite food is chicken and noodle.
Oh, your favorite food is chicken and noodles. Good. I like it too. Okay, what about your favorite drink? What's your favorite drink? Is it milk, tea? Is it hot tea, iced tea? Is it coffee, milkshake, or juice, orange juice, apple juice? What's your favorite drink?
Milk. Hmm,
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite drink? Uh, if you don't know it in English, can you tell me in Indonesian?
milk.
Yeah. The drink that maybe you like to drink it every day or every other day or frequently, you drink that. When you eat, you like to drink it. For example, my favorite drink is black tea. I like to drink black tea, be it cold, iced tea, or hot tea. That's my favorite drink. What's your favorite drink?
Milk.
Milk. Okay. So your favorite drink is milk. Good job. See? Okay, so now we're going to start the questions all over. Okay? Okay, so now I'm going to ask you, Putra, can you please introduce yourself to me?
My name is Putra and I am 13 years old. My hobbies is to draw. My favorite food is chicken and noodles, and my favorite drink is milk.
Okay, and your favorite drink is milk. Good. Okay, now we're going to turn the questions around, okay? Now you're going to ask me. You're going to ask me to introduce myself, and you're going to ask me about my favorite food and drink. So, how are you going to ask someone? How do you say it?
Mm,
Like, let's say you meet me for the first time. Look, like this. Hi, what's your name? I am Safia. Okay, so you're going to say, Hi, I am Putra. What's your name? Then I'll tell you my name. You say, Oh, nice to meet you. And then we start a discussion like, How old are you? I am blah blah old. Oh, okay. like that. So now you ask me. Let's make it that way. Let's say we meet for the first time. Yeah, let's try. Come on, it's okay.
Uh, Hello, my name is Putra. What's your name?
Okay, hi, I am Sophia. Nice to meet you. What do you say when someone says nice to meet you?
Nice to meet you too.
Good, okay. Okay, ask me again. Ask me another question.
How old are you?
Oh, okay. I am 24. How about you?
I am 13 years old.
Oh, okay. Ask me another question.
Uh, what's your hobbies?
Oh, okay. I have lots of hobbies. One of them is teaching, writing, okay, and watching TV. What about you? What's your hobby?
My hobby is to draw.
To draw. Do you have any other hobbies?
I
Do you have any other hobbies? Maksudnya, apalagi yang kamu suka, hobi-hobi kamu? Ada lain atau tidak? Like
no.
that. Oh, okay. No, only drawing. Okay. Now ask me again another question.
What your favorite food and drink?
Okay, you do. It's not what's your. It's what's with apostrophe s. Like, what is your favorite food and drink? Or you say, what's your favorite food and drink? Say it again.
Huh? What's your favorite food and drink?
Oh, okay. My favorite food is bread with butter, and my favorite drink is tea. Okay, hot tea. What about you? What's your favorite food and drink?
My favorite food is chicken and noodle, and my favorite uh, drink is milk.
Okay. Do you have any other questions? Ask again. Okay, it was nice meeting you. Okay, that was first. Okay, that was good. So next let's see. Still about introduction. When you meet friends, maybe you wanna ask, do you have friends? Now I'm going to ask you first. Do you have friends?
Yes.
Okay. What's the name of your friend, or what are the names of your friends? How many friends do you have? Let's start with that. How many friends do you have? Maybe you want to list your best friends so that you will not have a long list of friends. How many? Berapa teman? You're counting, okay. Let's wait.
What? Eh,
How many? Okay, tell me in Indonesian and I'll tell you the number in English. How many? How many friends do you have?
apa ya?
Berapa ya saudara kamu? I think that's it.
Hah?
Saudara kamu, berapa berapa teman yang kamu punya?
Oh, teman. Banyak.
Hanya berapa?
Nggak tahu.
Mm-hmm. It's like you don't have friends, or you have a lot of friends that you can even mention the numbers, right?
Yes.
Okay, just mention. Okay, who's your best friend? Who's your best friend?
Uh,
Who is your best friend? It's an easy question. Come on. Why is it taking you so long?
Namanya.
Huh?
Namanya.
Namanya ya.
Adiharto.
Okay, so that's how you ask when you want to ask someone, who is your best friend? Okay, then they will tell you the name of their best friend. All right. So we talked about self introduction and asking people questions. Okay. So yeah, that's the first level. Okay. So when I ask you how many friends do you have, that means you have to give me a number. Like I have 3 friends, or I have 4 friends, or maybe just two. Or you, since you only mention your best friend, you say I have one friend and his name is, then you give me a name. All right? That's how you do it. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's how you speak to people in self introduction. What else? Yeah. Let's see. By the way, when you're speaking, you just have to have confidence, okay? Especially to me, this is a class, okay? So you don't have to be shy or thinking, what if I'm wrong? When you're wrong, I'm going to correct you, okay? So you just speak anything and say anything you want to speak. It's okay. That's why I am here. Okay, so we'll have to share a topic and talk about it so that we can have a discussion. So I shared this and I asked you about the fire discussion, but then you were a bit confused about it. So maybe I'll look for something else. Oh yeah, wait. I know. I need to open this. Okay, this is a good one. Putra, I'm going to share a screen, okay? Make sure you speak. And don't be shy to speak. Don't be shy. What was it that I want to share again? Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. There, this is it. It says we're going to look at the photo, okay? But before that, I want to ask, do you know anyone with a disability? This one. Do you know what disabilities are? Like people who, look at this. You see the pictures. What can you see in the picture, Putra? Look at the pictures. What can you see? What is this? And what are they doing?
Uh, play
Okay. What
was
about this one? Look
run,
at the pictures. Mm-hmm. Say it again.
run.
Yeah. So you say he is running, right? So
Yes,
what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? There's something wrong with him. What is it?
is
Yeah. How do you say it? He's losing a limb. Okay. You can see one of his leg. So these are the people we call people with disabilities. Okay. Not all they cannot function well physically. Maybe they lose an arm, a leg, like this one. Okay. So you can see that's why they're sitting on the wheelchair. So do you know anyone that's like this, Putra?
mm,
Do you know anyone, Putra, who maybe your friend or your family member who has a disability? Yes or no?
no, maybe.
No. Okay. Okay. Not sure if you can read but if you can read, we're going to have a very good conversation about this topic. Okay, so let's try. Let me see. Let me try and see that. Okay, there. Putra, can you read this? The first line.
Yes,
Okay, read it.
it's New Year and a new beginning.
Okay.
I
New. Mm-hmm.
here with my family. We had a roast chicken for dinner. It was delicious. After dinner, that asked to make
That
asked me
as. Mm-hmm.
to make a New Year wish. I've thought about it and I've decided that this year I won't let my disability get in the way of what I want to do.
Good. Okay. Decided. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, Putra, what do you do on New Year? What do you do on New Year? How do you celebrate New Year with your family? Can you please tell me?
Uh,
Mm-hmm. I'll go first. I'll go first, so you can have an idea. Okay. All right. So you listen. On New Year's Eve, okay, I go with my sister. Okay, I go with my sister to watch fireworks. Okay, and to have a delicious dinner to start off the new year with friends and family. We go to a special restaurant, order the special food, eat, watch fireworks, and then go home. What about you? What do you do on New Year's Eve?
playing fireworks
You watch fireworks, okay.
and
And what?
dinner in my grandma house.
Oh, so you go to your grandma's house.
Yes,
Amazing. Who do you go with to your grandma's house? Do you go there alone or maybe you go with your mom and dad or just mom?
with my mom and dad.
Oh, so on New Year's Eve, you go with mom and dad to your grandma's house. What do you do when you get to your grandma's house?
Mm,
Can you tell me? Yes. What do you do when you get there? You go there to celebrate, right?
Yes.
Yes. So tell me, what are some of the celebrations that you do? What are the things that you do that makes the new year different from other days? If you can say it, maybe you can type it in the chat and now I will tell you how to say it. I don't know, like what
Uh,
is mm-hmm. Just try.
Dinner and what? Apa sih namanya? Playing with my
What do you do when you get to your grandma's house? Do you cook like do they cook and then you eat? Do you play games? Do you go to grandma for her to tell you stories, etc. Stuff like that. So you tell me what you do when you get to grandma's house.
uh,
Mm-hmm. If you can say it in English, can you say it in Indonesian?
uh, oh yeah, playing with my cousin.
Oh, when you go there, you play with your cousins.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Do you have many cousins?
Yes.
Oh, so does that mean that your uncles and your aunts, like the other family relatives, you all meet at grandma's house, right?
Right.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this is how you say it. You say, on New Year's Day, we meet at grandma's house. Okay, everyone in the family meets at grandma's house. Then I play with my cousins and we eat food. So, when do you normally go home? Is it at night or the next day, Putra?
At night.
At night, okay. And at night, we all go home to our various homes. Okay, so um, I'm going to ask you again. I'm going to ask you again. What do you do on New Year's Eve? So this is how you're going to say it. You say, oh, maybe New Year's Day, not Eve. You say on New Year's Day, I go with mom and dad to grandma's house. Okay. When I get there, I play with my cousins and eat delicious food and then go home at night. Maybe we can just say that. Now I'm going to ask you, okay, Putra? You try and say that. Construct a sentence or a statement. Okay, now I'm going to ask. Putra, what do you do on New Year's Day?
Uh, in New Year.
You say on New Year's Day.
On New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
all my family uh, go
Members.
eh,
All my family
all my
members.
family members
Mm-hmm.
go to my grandma's house
Mm-hmm. And
and
yeah. What do you do when you get to grandma's house?
and playing with my cousin.
Oh, you play with your cousins. That's good. What else do you do?
Mm, eat.
You eat delicious food, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what people do on New Year's. You celebrate, you eat, and play with family. Okay. Okay, continue reading from the second paragraph. This one.
I must get out of my wheelchair. I want
Wheelchair. Say it.
wheelchair.
Okay. Do
I
you know
want
what
to
a wheelchair is? Okay.
yes.
Continue reading.
I want to learn to take care of myself like other 12 years old girls.
Okay, but look at this. This one didn't say yes. How do you say it? 12-year-old girls. Say it again.
12-year-old
Mm-hmm.
girl.
Okay, but the girls, it has an S. So read it
Girl.
again from here.
12-year-old girls.
Good. Continue.
I want to stop feeling sorry to myself.
Sorry.
Sorry for myself.
Yeah, you didn't say sorry to myself. Sorry for myself. Okay, she wants to stop feeling sorry for herself because she's disabled. This is her. See, look at her sitting on the wheelchair. Okay, continue reading. Second January.
This morning, Mom came and helped me to get dressed for school. But I want to be independent. I'm already 12 years old. I'm too old to have my mother helping me to get dressed. I know that my parents only want the best for me, but I would like to learn how to look after myself. I have to think of a plan.
Okay, so there's a question. How does Jade feel about her disability? What's your answer, Putra, after reading this? What do you think?
Hmm,
Is she happy about it?
no,
No. Okay. But is she sorry about her condition? Is she sorry for herself or not? Or does she want to be sorry for herself or not?
yes, she won.
Yes. Oh, but look, it says, look at here. She doesn't want it. She said, I want to stop
Oh,
feeling sorry for myself. So she doesn't want it. She wants to stop feeling that way, right? Okay. And she wants to be independent. Okay. Another question is here, her mother helps her get dressed. Why does the mother help her get dressed? Why?
because
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he, uh,
Because, yeah.
because he have disability.
Because what? Why?
Because he
Yeah.
want to go to school.
No.
Huh?
The mother usually help her get dressed because she is disabled. So that's why the
Oh,
mom usually help her. Look at her. So that means the mom help her get dressed. She doesn't want that. She wants to be independent. That's why she said here, look. He said, I know that my parents only want the best for me, but I would like to learn how to dress, how to look after myself, okay? So that's why, look here, because I am already 12 years old. I am too old to have my mother helping me to get dressed, okay? She's 12, but the mom helps her get dressed because of her condition. Okay, let's read what she wrote in 3rd January. Read here.
today I got up early to get
Mm-hmm.
dressed on my own. I wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. The most difficult part was putting on my skirt. I had to lift myself off the chair with one hand and put my skirt on with the other hand. It took me more than an hour to get dressed. However, the hard work was worth it. Mom looked so surprised, and I feel really proud of myself
Yeah, good job. Okay, why do you think she feels proud? What makes her proud of herself? Can you tell me why?
because she can dress, get
Mm-hmm.
dressed on apa?
Yeah, that's a good one because she can get dressed. Continue.
on her. Mana sih?
Yeah, continue.
Uh, because
Mm-hmm.
she can get dress
Mm-hmm.
on. Eh,
Okay, so this is how you say it. By herself, not
oh
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
by
say it.
herself
Okay, say the whole statement again.
because
Mhm.
she can get dressed by herself.
Okay, because she can dress by herself. Okay. Okay, 9th February, we have another one. Oh, before we go there, why is mom surprised? Why? Let's answer that too. Mom looks surprised, and I feel really proud. We already said the reason why she feels proud. He said the reason why Jade is proud is because she can dress by herself. What about mom? Why is mom surprised?
Because
Uh-huh.
uh, because
Why?
uh, her mom
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah, because her mom what?
uh, because her mom looks gimana sih ngomongnya?
The
Uh,
mom is surprised because maybe she thinks Jade couldn't do it. The mom is the one who always dressed her. Okay, so this is the first time that Jade dressed for herself, and that is why mom is surprised. Okay, so you have to learn how to express yourself. I'm sure you know it, but you don't know how. Okay, number 9th February. Let's read that paragraph. Read this.
I'm so happy. Mom and Dad told me that they have saved enough money to buy me prosthetic legs. My new legs will be ready in 3 weeks. I'll be able to walk again. I'm very, very excited and nervous. Only 3 more weeks until I start walking.
Okay, so why is Jade very excited? Why? Why is
Because
she happy? Mm-hmm. Because.
her mom and dad
Mm-hmm.
told that that uh, her mom and dad buy prote- pro- prosthetic legs.
Good. Okay, this is how you say it. Okay, she's happy because her mom and dad told her. Okay, you don't say told that. Her mom and dad told her that they have saved enough money to buy her. So you change this me to her because now you are the one speaking. Okay, like this. She's happy because her mom and dad told her that they have saved enough money to buy her prosthetic legs. Okay? So they buy her prosthetic legs. Can you repeat it like that? She's happy
Because she is happy because
because.
her
Mhm.
mom and dad told her that they saved enough money to buy her prosthetic legs.
Okay, they buy her prosthetic legs. Okay, good. Good job. Why is why is Jade excited and nervous?
Because in in 3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
she be
Okay.
able to walk again.
Yeah, good. That's why she is excited and nervous because she will walk in 3 weeks. Okay. Let's look at the meaning of some of the words. What's this one?
Disability.
Disability. What does it mean?
Something that makes it difficult or impossible for a person to use a part of the body.
Yeah, like jade, okay? Okay. This one?
Get in the way.
Uh-huh.
Stop something from happening.
Yeah.
Independent, not needing help from others.
Yeah, that's what Jade wants. She wants to be independent, meaning she doesn't want other people to help her. She wants to do everything on her own, okay? What about this one?
Lift. Move
Lift.
something up.
Okay. This
Work it
one?
when you do something difficult but feel satisfied in the end.
Yeah, like Jade, when she was dressing up, it was very difficult, but it was worth it because she did it by herself. Okay. This one?
Proud. Feeling happy because of something you have done well.
Okay. What about prosthetic?
Artificial body part.
Yeah, that's the one they're going to buy for her. Uh, okay, we've answered most of these questions. So let's look at something that is gonna make. Okay, can you read this?
I was
I. Mm-hmm.
I was unhappy when people laughed at me. I felt mm, mis
Mm-hmm.
mis
Yeah.
miserable
Yeah.
miserable
Mm-hmm.
because I thought I would never walk again.
Okay, so it says I was unhappy when people laughed at me. This is laugh, okay? When people laughed at me, I felt miserable because I thought I would never walk again. Look at miserable. What does it mean? Miserable is stronger than unhappy. Okay, so that means she is very, very, very sad about her condition. So this is miserable. She doesn't feel happy at all. Okay, what about this one? Go ahead and read it.
I was happy when mom and dad said they were saving to buy me prosthetic legs. I was overjoyed when they told me the legs would be ready in 3 weeks.
Yeah, and look at overjoyed. What does it mean? Overjoyed is stronger than
Stronger.
happy. So that means you are extremely happy. When you're extremely happy, you can say overjoyed. And when you're so, so, so unhappy, you can say miserable. All right. So this is the opposite of this happy, unhappy. Okay. And we can say overjoyed with miserable. Okay. Read this one.
I want to be a mountaineer.
Yeah. Mountaineer. It's called
I
mountaineer.
am determined to climb
Determined.
determined
Mm-hmm.
to climb a mountain one day.
Okay.
I am determined plus verb
Yeah. This one is
stronger than
it's,
I
it's about grammar. Okay. This one in plus verb is stronger than I want. Like want, but when you're determined, it means you want to work hard for it. You want it so badly. Okay. So. Oh, still about Jade. Okay, wait a minute before. Let me look at this. I want something that has to do with conversation, not about the grammar. Okay, look at this conversation here. This one. Can you read this? Putra,
Yes.
can you read this?
Hi Jade, how are you feeling?
Mm-hmm. What did Jade say?
Hi Emmy, my elbow is blocked and blue, but I'm
Black.
feeling black, black
Mm-hmm.
and blue, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling much better. Thanks.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help you? I've got rest my arm. Can you please help me take notes in class? Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Why did Jade ask Amy to help her take notes in class? Why?
Because
Mm-hmm.
her elbow, eh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because she
Okay.
wanted uh, to rest her arm.
Okay. Because she wants to rest. Why does she want to rest her arm? Because it's hot. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this one A. When someone tells, maybe Putra, your friend is telling you that they are falling or hurt themselves, what are you going to tell them? What will
Hmm?
you say? For example, your friend says, "Oh, Putra, I have fallen maybe from the stairs and I have hurt my leg." So what are you going to tell them? When
Mm,
you see them, maybe they fall in today and the next day you've seen them in school and they told you, let's say the first thing you saw them and said, "Oh my God, what's wrong with you?" And they said, "I've fallen from the stairs yesterday." What else do you tell them?
mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yeah, what? What do you tell to people when you see them hurt? Maybe you're going to ask, how do you ask? About how they fell, maybe? What makes
uh,
that way? Are they okay? Did they go to the hospital? Blah, 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 like that. Go ahead and try.
how, eh, what is it? How do you, uh,
Mm-hmm. You say, how did you fall from the stairs? Like that. Because the friend says, I fell from the stairs yesterday. So you're going to ask, how did you fall from the stairs? So go ahead and ask.
how did you feel
Mm-hmm.
from the,
Say it again. I didn't hear.
how did you feel
Mm-hmm.
the from
From the stairs.
the stairs.
Okay. So maybe I'll say I tripped and fall. Okay. So that's why. So B, it says express concern and offer to help your friend. Okay. Since your friend said he tripped and fall, next what are you going to tell them? Express concern. How do you express concern? How do you express concern to people that are hurt? Look at this one. She's expressing concern to Jade. What about you? What are you how are you going to express your concern to your friend?
Mm,
How do you say it? You ask if there's anything you can do, or you can say, I hope you're not hurt anymore. Is there anything that I can help you with? Like that, okay? You express sympathy. That's how you ask and express your concern. Okay, Putra. So tell me again. Tell me, how do you express concern and offer to help your partner? Your partner has fallen from the stairs. What else are you going to tell them, Putra?
um, how did you fell from the stairs?
Yeah, that one is a question. You're asking them how they've fallen from the stairs and hurt. Okay. So what about expressing concern?
Uh, is there anything
Mm-hmm.
I can help?
With yeah, that's how you ask. You express concern about their whatever it is that's hurting them. Okay. So let's say your partner is okay. Okay. Your partner, how are they going to say it? Let's say I'm the one asking you now. I said, is there anything I can help you with, Putra? What are you going to say?
Mm, no.
No? Okay. So you say, no, thank you. I am okay now. All right. So you don't just say no and stop there. You say, no, thank you. Because they have expressed concern towards you. So you thank them for that. You say, no, thank you. I am all right now. Okay. What's that noise? What are you doing over there? Okay. Putra, I want you to read this. In school today, our teacher asked us, can you go ahead and read here?
In school today, our teacher asked to talk about our dreams. When I told the class that I want to be a mountaineer,
Mountaineer.
everyone laughed.
Laugh. Like, ha 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 ha. Yeah.
I
This is how it
felt hurt by their laughter.
by their
After
laughter. Say it again. By their laughter.
by their laughter,
Mm-hmm.
after school, I went for a short walk. While I was walking up, I thought about why I felt sad.
Okay, so we stop there and ask. What about Putra? What do you want to be? What are your dreams?
Mm,
Can you tell me what do
To
you want to be when you grow up and
I
why?
want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor. Wow. Why do you want to be a doctor?
because I want to help people.
Yeah, because you want to help the sick people. Good job. Okay, very good. I wish your dream comes true. This is a very good one. Okay, next paragraph here.
Then I remember the book I read about people with disabilities who have suc-
Yeah, succeeded.
succeeded in life. Some of the disabilities are more serious than mine. I like reading books like this because they show me that all I need to do is work hard and I can do anything I want to be. I
Yeah.
want to be like the people in the book.
Okay. Next
I have,
paragraph.
I have decided I will work hard and I will make my dream come true.
Okay.
People who laugh at me will see how determined I
Mhm.
am. I will become a mountaineer
Mountaineer. Good. Okay. So the question is, why do you think people laughed at her when she said she wants to be a mountaineer? Why?
because she is disabilities.
Because
She disability.
she is disabled. Okay. We don't say disability. Disability is not it. So you say because she is disabled. That's why
She
they
is
laughed at her. Okay. So the question here is, do you think Jade will be a mountaineer one day? Putra, do you think so?
yes
Why?
because uh,
Mm-hmm.
she uh,
Yeah.
because she uh, want to work hard.
Yeah, because she will work hard. Okay. So when you work hard for something, it is bound to happen. Look at her. She says, um, she likes reading books that will make me okay, that all I need to do is work hard and I can do anything. Okay. I want to be like the people in the book. True. And also, she has decided that she will work hard and will make her dreams come true. Good. Okay, what about Putra? What do you need to do to become a doctor? What do you think you should do? Tell me.
Mm,
You want to be a doctor, right?
yes.
Okay, what do you need to do to become a doctor?
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Look at Jade. Jade is going to work hard to become a mountaineer. What about you? What do you need to do to become a good doctor? Tell me about it.
study
Mm-hmm.
and
You need to study hard, okay? Because when you want to be a doctor, you have to be smart. You need to study hard and work hard as well, okay?
oh,
Right?
right.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you again. What do you need to do to become a good doctor?
Study hard.
Okay, I need to study hard to become a good doctor. When you have good grades, that's a good start.
Halo Miss,
Ya.
udah 1 jam ya? Miss Safia ya? Ini Miss Safia. Ini kan Pretty Real dulu.
Sorry?
Ini kan Pretty Real dulu, soalnya ini mati lampu di sini.
Oh,
Pretty Real dulu 1 jam.
oh, okay. Okay.
Gitu.
Till when?
Uh-uh.
Kapan lagi?
Nanti saya hubungin kalau mamanya ACC, mamanya Putra ACC. Putra gimana belajarnya? Asik gak?
Tapi
Putra
apa ya?
gimana belajarnya?
Hari ini sudah ya?
Gimana?
I actually don't know what you're saying. Hari ini sudah selesai ya? Atau gimana?
Today is just 1 hour.
Yeah, okay.
Free trial.
Okay.
1 hour. Putra, bagaimana mau lanjut sama Miss Safia? Boleh. Setiap hari apa? Jumat? Jumat setelah bahasa Jepang? Iya. Oh, 1,5 jam ya? Oke? Oke. Nanti saya kasih tahu ke Mama ya, ke Mama Putra. Nanti saya kasih rekamannya juga. Miss Safi, if you want to get the link to the class, you must chat me. Then I will give you the link because this meeting will be recording and this recording will give to Putra mom.
Oh, okay, no problem. It's fine. We can use the Google Meet, no problem.
Miss Safia can use Google Meet.
Yeah. It's okay. We can. I will text you when we have the class. If we're supposed to have a class, you can just tell me and send the link like that. So you send the link when Putra is available. You send me the link, then we'll start the class.
Oke.
Gitu.
Oke, makasih ya Putra ya, makasih Miss Safia. Nanti kita join kelas lagi, mungkin Putranya udah oke minggu depan mungkin ya. Nanti saya hubungi mamanya Putra dulu.
Iya, oke Putra, take care, bye.
Ya, so boleh leave?
Okay, sure. Bye.
Bye.